Doing a lot of good work on behalf of America's soybean farmers. That's one of the roles of the U.S. Soybean Export Council. We're pleased to be joined now by the chairman of USEC, Laura Foell, who is a farmer from Iowa. And Laura, in fact, we're catching you right before you jump on a plane and go to China. Tell us about what's going to go on there.
Well, we're going to China to go to a meeting of ag officials, governmental officials, and policymakers where we're going to help them set their ag policy. And we're going to be doing things like giving information on biotechnology, innovation, sustainability, because China has slowed down their approval process for new events or biotech events. So we as farmers are not being able to utilize that new technology.
Is it a matter of education? Is it a matter of politics? What are you finding? Because I understand you've been to China several times in the last few months.
I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's politics, because I think they're wanting to make sure that they have their consumers accepting. It's also a little bit of making sure that they're covering their bases with their ag production. But they import so much soy that they need to make sure that those processes are sped up.
And also, folks, members of the the Soybean Export Council, go all over the world, not only just to China, but other places, but to develop markets, to build those relationships. So there's a lot that goes on maybe behind the scenes that maybe some farmers don't realize.
Right. USEC works in 70 countries, and we're out there trying to create that preference for U.S. soy. And we do it by trade servicing and technical servicing. So we're not out there promoting one company over another or one exporter. We're out there trying to get the world to look at the U.S. soy as that premier product.
So then what is the biggest challenge in helping promote U.S. soybeans? Is it looking at price and stability? Is it the biotech issue? What are some of those biggest challenges that you're facing?
Well, I think right now some of the big challenges is the high dollar, because as compared to the Brazilian. It's also that these companies overseas and countries know that we had a good crop. And so they're buying hand to mouth, because they want to make sure that they are not paying top price. We're also looking at quality. And we've done tests and studies that show that U.S. beans are higher in quality in amino acids than South Americans. So those are all some different issues that we are trying to work on to create that preference for U.S. soy.
So as we look down the road, USEC in good hands and looking to move down the road. Other challenges you're seeing other than those ones right now that maybe be down the road?
I think we always have to look at transportation issues, because we want to make sure that we keep our locks and dams, our railroads, our bridges. We've got to keep those in top shape to make sure that we can get that product to the market. I think we also have to look at new varieties that are coming out, the high oleic. We've got to make sure that we have those approvals not only in this country but other countries as well.
All right, Laura. Well, thanks. Good luck, and I hope that you have no travel issues.
Oh, thank you. And we're out there working on behalf of the soybean farmers, and I really appreciate the opportunity to represent them.
Laura Foell, a farmer from Iowa and the current chairman of the U.S. Soybean Export Council. That's the Ag View. I'm Ken Rahjes.